Can you introduce yourself? Yes. My name is Reyna Mondragon. I am a dancer, choreographer, human person. Okay. Well, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions that have to do with your dance making process. Okay. Let's get started. Do you use attention to attention in your dance making process? And if so, can you give some examples? Okay, I think I do. But maybe I don't. I think I do, yeah. I guess I use it during the beginning process of my dance making when I have the dancers learn choreography. I tend to instruct them to look at the movement and not at me. I'm interested in the transformation of movement from body to body and not this idea of mimicking what I'm doing. That brings attention to somebody else during the process and attention to the dancers, I guess. I use it when I ask the dancers to pay attention to what they feel in moments when the dance has been given to them. I use attention when I ask the dancers to be aware of their surroundings. I use it as a form to have dancers become more in tune with themselves. I also use scores that can provoke moments of attention to attention. Okay, so can you talk about some of those scores, or can you tell me what some of those scores are? Well, this year in one of my classes, we talked about Deborah and learned scores that begin with, what if all of your 53 trillion cells could? Whoa, 53 trillion cells? We have 53 trillion cells? Yes. But please don't interrupt me. Sorry, continue. Anyway, these scores, or this score, was thought-provoking that I thought to use it as a tool to relax my dancers in a piece I did this year. This dance required falls, so I asked my dancers, the question, what if all their 53 trillion cells stopped responding? Why do you laugh? Well, it caused them to fall, and it was crazy because those were probably the best falls. And in a way, it also caused attention to attention in a way that they had to attend to their body by paying attention to their body. They had to pay attention to their surroundings and to others, and by that I mean the other dancers in the dance, to prevent injuries. And that was kind of amazing. is there any other scores you want to talk about? Well, another score is, yeah, okay. I haven't used it in any of my dance making process, but I'm interested in it, and it's called the shaking score. Okay, what is that? It's a Meg Stewart score. Oh, okay. Yeah, she's kind of great. Anyway, so the scores, you shake for an hour, and that means you can shake your entire body, or it can be directed to a specific body part. It can also be internal, and the shaking can be vibrating through the body. I'm sorry. It could be spasming. You can also slow it down. You can and speed it up. And what's really interesting is that you can explore the shaking score with somebody else. And as I experienced it, I felt that it brought attention to myself too. So I'm guessing it brings attention to oneself, and it provokes moments of vulnerability. And I think that I would be interested in using this score in my dance making process to see the emotions it could provoke. Okay, so how do you feel about vulnerability as a tool? Well, vulnerability, I don't think it's a tool. Vulnerability is, you can maybe use it as a score, and then maybe it can be a tool, but I don't know. I like the word score better if you're going to use it in that content. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's okay. But I guess yeah, you could use vulnerability as a score that can provoke moments of emotions that then become very transparent. And I think being transparent is really important in a dance. I mean, depending on what kind of dance you're making, right? But vulnerability is very real, and I think it ties into attention, and to the 53 trillion cells. And yeah, I guess everything that I've really talked about ties into each other. And yeah. Okay, well, Reyna, thank you for the opportunity of this conversation.